So we just finished up our state meet this past weekend. We took a number of guys down there. Overall, as a team, we finished 17th, but we had some pretty good finishes. Joey Trout was 5th in the 100 breaststroke, and we also had our medley relay medal. They were 8th, and that was Jack Martin, Joey Trout, Adam Bossi, and Thomas Philpott. And so with swimming in top 8 is that if you finish top 8, that's first team all state. So all of those guys were first team all state. Joey also placed in the butterfly, and then Jack Martin also placed in the backstroke. So overall, we were pleased with how we did. Had some good times when we were down there, which is always our goal, and that's how we ended up. So I'll take questions.
Okay. After returning from state, what are some key components that you're going to work on for next season?
Well, the main thing is I encourage the guys to work in the off season, the ones that are coming back. So we want them to try to find opportunities where they can swim. Some of them are club swimmers, not all of them are, and that's fine, but we want to get them, make sure they're working hard. Hopefully they hit the weights and get stronger and just are working on getting better for next year.
With the leaders of the team graduating this year, how will that affect the upcoming seniors and the team in general?
Well, anytime that you have a strong group leave, that's just an opportunity for the new group to step up, and usually they do. They kind of understand that now is their time to lead and to motivate the underclassmen and get ready for next year.
What challenges have you faced this season, and how have those challenges impacted the team?
Well, there's always just a matter of just getting better. We had an injury this year with Thomas Philpott, but he was able to rehab and get back. But that was kind of a challenge in the middle of the season, just navigating around that. The main thing is just continuing to work to get better.
What surprised you most about this season?
Well, that's a good question. We've had a lot of success the last few years, and so I wasn't sure how it was going to look coming into this year, and so to be honest with you, I was a little surprised with how well we did with the guys that were there, just stepping up and filling in the vacuum that were left the previous year. And I felt like we to come back and to have another all-state relay, I was real pleased with that.
As the season goes on and state comes closer, how do you guys' practices differ?
Well, as we get closer to state, we do taper, and so for the guys that are going to state, they'll work hard up to about our conference meet, which is about 2 weeks before state, and then after that, we start to bring down the yardage, work more on speed, work on fine-tuning the different aspects of their stroke and so forth.
Throughout the season, did you have one competitor that you focused on more than others? Was there a team that you tried to compare the Liberty North team to or beat at some
Sure,
points? Okay.
Sure. I know what you're saying. I don't know that there was a team that we necessarily looked at and said, this is who we want to go after. Is really just a matter of us trying to get better. Conference is always a big meet, and we do always focus on conference. To be honest, this year is one of those things where we kind of knew where we were going to be as a team at conference. There wasn't a whole lot of drama about going one way or the other, so it was more just about individuals trying to focus in.
Going into state, what is your biggest challenge?
Well, it's a high pressure meet, and so just getting the guys to just to believe in themselves and to make sure that they're mentally ready to go and perform at that big of a meet. The pool is the same as any other pool, and the water's the same, but it can be stressful. So it's just a matter of them trying to get there. Okay. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you for having me this morning, and I appreciate all your support.